strong and the Soviets looking strong.
Flag went down, and a little tip from you that you never know. We could even be in for a world record here with this tailwind, because it's going to be a very fast race.
Obviously, conditions don't allow a precise record to be set, but yeah, 5:30, it wouldn't be surprising in these conditions.
Well, over in lane one, the 1986 world champions from Australia, who came over to England this year and were narrowly beaten by the British boat at Henley. And 7 of that world championship team are still in there. The American out of touch at the moment, and it's not altogether the favoured lane. You wouldn't have thought this.
No, the West Germans very good start indeed. The Americans have stayed with them well, rhythm, find their rhythm at this stage of the race.
Well, Dan, that is the important thing, of course, finding the rhythm early and then being able to sustain it.
That's absolutely right, Dave. They've got last year's world champions, the Americans, out in front now, out on the other side of the course. So they're in very, very good company, and it's a great sight, this, isn't it? The 6/8. It's the blue ribbon event of the Olympic regatta. But they're moving up quite nicely. They're moving up there alongside the Russians now.
This really is the prestige event, and we're lying fourth at final.
Yeah, they were pretty awful, unfortunately. We didn't win when we should have done. But here, the British are going to need to put in a burst here. Their race plan is to put in a push for about 10-15 strokes at this stage. And we're coming back at them. We're coming back at them twice.
And they are too. At 1,000, they're still well in touch. This is good. The Australians and the Canadians holding it, from the United States in second, the Soviet Union third, and Great Britain fourth. And our bow, Richard Stanhope, who of course rode with...
It's a terrific race. I mean, it's a fabulous race for that up there in the front, and the British certainly not out of it.
I think, Dan, you'll be getting a little bit excited and leaping around in the street.
And now, about 3/4 of a length down on the Russians. The rest are moving, and we've got to go with them here. About 700 metres to go. They've got to move now, otherwise they're going to...
Stays in touch now.
That's right. They've really got to push very hard indeed to lift themselves up alongside the Soviets. But they're capable of it. They've got a very good last 500. They could put it together well. But they've got a half length to make up. It's a tremendous amount in this race in the last 500 metres.
It's a superb race to go, with 500 metres heading for the gold medal at the moment, and they're going to take some stopping. And look at the strain, the colossal effort that these chaps put in, and this is 4 years of hard training and mental preparation coming to the fore, and the American boat is there alongside them. So West Germany, the United States, they take a bronze medal here, but it's certainly going to be West Germany at the moment who are the favourites. And I think... And West Germany are going to take the gold. The real battle is for the silver now between the United States and the Soviet Union. West Germany get it. I think the second went to the Soviet Union, with the United States third. Great Britain coming in for Australia and Canada. So it's disappointment, I'm afraid, back in London. And they didn't manage to maintain it over the third quarter.
I'm afraid at that point the others just took another second and a half on the British, which we couldn't make back in the last 500.
We're just awaiting the final time. It was a quick race. The Soviet Union got the silver, and the United States of